ഹായ് ഗായ്സ്, ഇതാണ് ഓസ്ട്രേലിയൻ ഫയർ ഫൈറ്റേഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന നമ്മുടെ ഓസ്ട്രേലിയയിലെ ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ. നാട്ടിലൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ചെറിയ ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ. ഏകദേശം സിമിലർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ്റെ സെറ്റപ്പാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ കാണുന്നത്. ഇതിൻ്റെ പ്രത്യേകതകളും ഇതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണെന്നൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ സ്കൗട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇതൊക്കെ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് തരും. സോ നമുക്കൊരു ചെറിയ ടൂറ് പോവാം ഈ ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലും ഇതിൻ്റെ ചുറ്റിലുള്ള സ്ഥലത്തേക്ക് മൊത്തം. ഇവിടെ നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ആൻറ്റിയും സ്കൗട്ടും ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ഇവരോട് സംസാരിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ് എനിക്ക് ഈ ഒരു വലിയ സത്യം മനസ്സിലായത്. ദേ ഡോണ്ട് ഗെറ്റ് പെയ്ഡ് ഫോർ എനി വർക്ക് ദേ ഡു. അതായത് അവർക്ക് ഒരു പൈസയും കിട്ടുന്നില്ല അവർ ഇത്രയും വലിയൊരു ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നതിന്. ഓസ്ട്രേലിയയിലുള്ള ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ ഓടിക്കുന്ന CFAയിലുള്ള ആർക്കും തന്നെ അവരെല്ലാം ഫയർ വോളണ്ടിയേഴ്സാണ്. അവർക്കൊന്നും ₹1 ശമ്പളം കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. അവരൊക്കെ വോളണ്ടിയേഴ്സായിട്ട് സർവീസിന് വേണ്ടി വന്ന് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ് ഈ ഫയർ എഞ്ചിൻ ഓടിക്കുക. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും തീയോ പ്രശ്നങ്ങളോ ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പോയി സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളൊരു കാര്യം.
I don't get paid at all for this.
You don't get paid at all?
I get paid to the experience, love for it. I don't get paid at all.
Oh, you don't get paid at all?
No, I get get chocolate whenever we're out on strike team or something
my
like
goodness,
that.
hats off to you. വലിയൊരു ന്യൂ നോളജ് ആയിരുന്നു ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഞാൻ ഇവരോട് സംസാരിക്കുന്നവരെ എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു ഇവർക്ക് ₹1 പൈസ പോലും പേയ്മെന്റ് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളത്. ഇവർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നത് അദ്ദേഹത്തിനോട് പറഞ്ഞത്, സ്കൗട്ടിനോട് പറഞ്ഞത് ചോക്ലേറ്റ്സും പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഒത്തിരി സ്നേഹമൊക്കെ താങ്ക്സ് ഒക്കെയാണ് ഇവർക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ ഇവർ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒത്തിരി സാറ്റിസ്ഫൈഡ് ആണ്. Oh my goodness, ഭയങ്കര ഹെവി ആട്ടോ സാധനം. ഇതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഓസ്ട്രേലിയയിൽ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന ഫയർ സ്യൂട്ട്. ഇതൊക്കെ ഇട്ട് നടക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ നല്ലൊരു പണിയാണിത്. ഹെൽമറ്റും ഉണ്ട്. Oh my
Got all of our connectors.
looks very confusing.
So depending on where we are, so if we're say over there, there might be a pipe coming up with a connector, and it might be a 3 thread. Okay, 3 threads and then a 5 thread. So depending
basically to connect it to something of the
correct.
Yeah.
So basically we don't want to go somewhere and then go, we can't connect to that because we haven't got the right fittings. So we've got all the fittings that we really need to be able to do what we want to do.
And these
So those are inputs. So where all water can come in. So we can adapt that, so we can suck out of dams, creeks, swimming pools, all that kind of stuff, whatever we want to. But we can also get water in from another truck if we want to, or from the hydrant or anything like that. And then along here we've got our outlets. So these two are this side, these two are that side, and then we've got a tank. So we carry 2,000 litres of water in. We've got also here hoses. So what we can do is what they call a hose run.
Yep.
So you can pull that out,
okay,
drop it on the floor,
Yep.
and then we can drive, and the hose will actually fall out itself. So if we need to travel, 300-400 metres for water,
you can just run with that.
we can just park and run rather than having to someone pull it all the way out.
We're setting it all up. We hope we get some entries from the fly ball. 1 o'clock, don't forget fly ball people. You need to go for the dog high jump. Please bring it across.
Then we've got all our hoses. So we've got two different types of hose, which is a canvas hose which leaks slightly, which means it's protected from fire, and then a Duraline, which is basically a plastic hose.
Okay.
And then we've got them in 2 different sizes. So one is our normal firefight, and then the other one is for basically transporting water. So if we want to pump from one truck to another truck, or if we want to move a lot more water. Same with these ones. So we can branch off and go to 2 separate lines. So if we're doing a long distance, or if we want more water going in, we can separate and then we'll twin it in. These are what they call high-rise packs. So if we go, say, to Casey Hospital or something like that.
The big ones.
The big ones. So what they've got is little hydrants all up the stairs.
Yes.
So we can use these and we can connect to them, and then we can start the firefighting while we're up the top. We've got breathing apparatus, which is this.
Oh.
So we've got
in case of smoke.
For smoke. So we can put a face mask on.
It's basically oxygen cylinder and everything.
Okay. So that's everything.
What I'll do, I just want a friend. Give me a second.
So this sort of comes off. You've got a cylinder on the back. Face mask. Everything like that. And you just wear that when you're in smoke or anything like that. Tells us our pressure, everything.
With those equipments. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this basically shows your pressure gauge, and then on here it tells you, and it shows red, these beep and everything like that to tell you, yeah, if you need to move a lot more or anything like that. So they're motion sensitive. So if you move it, if you're moving, it's okay.
It's okay.
But if say he and I are working together, but we can't see each other, because a lot of the time if you're in smoke, I wouldn't be able to see him from this distance.
Oh, because of the thick smoke.
Because it's so thick. So if I fall over and hurt myself,
Yeah.
and he and I lose connection, after a little while this starts beeping.
Okay, so he knows where it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's pretty.
axe, elegant tool for breaking entry, getting into roofs, all that kind of stuff. We've got eskies for water. Due to COVID, we actually had to add these masks or these.
N95s? Yeah,
So
I
we've got
thought so.
N95 masks and the
Yeah,
in
PP.
case we need to do first aid on someone at a car accident or anything like that. Splash suits
Healing them.
for healing them, for band-aids and all that kind of stuff. Ration packs if we need food, because if we're out and it's 6 o'clock and you just missed your dinner, we've got at least a little bit of food. It's nice. It's not usually the best, but you get what
Yeah,
you get.
just to sustain at least, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Communicating to our dispatcher.
Oh, these two ones? Yeah.
Yep. So one's for the dispatcher and one we can communicate between truck to truck.
Okay.
So it's more for you when you're getting closer to the scene. And then that little screen is a reversing camera.
You mean this one?
So
No. No.
this
Oh,
one's
this one.
a
Oh, okay.
reversing camera. This is just an iPad for navigation.
This one is an iPad for navigation.
That controls everything when we leave. So we've got to close all our doors and everything.
Okay.
And then
You mean this one?
yeah. And then we've got our siren, PA, which doesn't really work, and then down here we've got most of our controls.
And you all drive, right? Not only one person, but everyone can drive.
So out of the people here,
Is there
I'm a-
specific ones that can only drive and rest of them do different jobs? Or
so we basically, because we're all volunteer, depending on
okay.
who shows up, we have to have
Just
like a good
do that.
mixture. So,
all those things are already set up there.
yeah, so we have these
Just
set
get
up
into that
in
one.
here,
Okay.
which is good. Makes it a lot easier and quicker. The guy over there see everything, and he's mainly
He's the boss.
He's the boss.
I like the seats because the compression
this
is like suspension is very
suspension
good.
is nice.
Yeah, so nice.
So this is what they call a pumper. So it's designed for pumping water.
Pumping water.
Mainly at sort of house fires, structure fires.
So it,
We've got P2 masks and N95 masks here.
yeah.
We've got gloves as well. So say if we're going to a car accident,
You
we
need
know
that, yeah.
there's possibly, it might be, there's possibly injuries, but the ambulance haven't arrived yet. So that means that
You have to do a bit.
Yeah. So a lot of us are first aid qualified.
Okay.
So we've got them for that. Torches in case it's night.
Yeah.
And then radios. So we've
Radios
got a couple
for-
of different radios, just so we can walk around
And communicate
and still
easily.
communicate
Yeah.
easily. We've got the iPad, which has locations of our fires. So rather than
Everything.
reading off a map, we get given that, gives us directions.
Just
basically
straight
the whole
away
way.
direction. Yeah,
Um,
that's very important to reach
yeah.
on time. Otherwise you'll be like,
And especially now with new estates, they're almost like rabbit warrens where you go down one street to go down another, and then they've got like a one-way entrance and all that. So
that's bit
all
makes it
these
bit
things-
harder.
Yeah, all the things we've got to be prepared. This also has a program in it for rescues.
Okay.
So if we have, say, a car, a person that's trapped in the car, we have it basically details the whole car
Oh.
where they can cut, where how to stabilize, all that kind of stuff.
So you just enter the details of the car and it gives you where to bring the person out.
Yeah.
The
So
whole
where
diagram.
they can cut, where they can can't cut, just in case.
Oh,
Say
that's interesting.
EV cars.
Yep.
They may have something running through your main power
Electrical,
cables,
yeah.
and all of a sudden they can't cut through that. So EV cars are actually becoming
More popular nowadays.
more popular, and it adds to what we have to do, because obviously, in case of a fire,
It will
all
just
of a sudden-
blow everything,
Yeah,
you know.
so all of a sudden you're looking, whereas a normal car, say like the Hilux next to us, 2,000 litres of water, you can probably put it out. Whereas
Okay.
a EV car, you're looking a lot more water.
More water. Pretty good job you are doing.
Yeah.
Really
No, it's
appreciate
fun.
it.
It's really and that's the thing. So we're all volunteers. So I'm an engineer.
You are an engineer. Okay.
So we don't get paid at all. We every time we go out, or if we're doing here, this is for the
You don't get
for
at
the
all.
lot of it. No one gets paid for when they go out to fires or that kind of stuff.
Oh,
it's
it's
really
amazing.
enjoyable. It's So and that's the thing. It's
And you save lives.
for me. So the other week, it's I don't get paid for it, but I get to say like I saved half of someone's house the other week. Like it's stuff like that we can say and do and experience stuff.
They will be giving you a thank you, and that will be something
you get a hug, you get a can of
something
Coke,
more than
like
money
that.
that can't buy these things, you know.